do they react to that?
They didn't.
Good.
Maybe he was just challenging them. You know, I mean, I remember in 1960, Jerry kept a diary, and it was published in the Villager, and it was very critical. I remember the last mayor was a guy named Jonathan Schwartz, who was very good-looking, very charming with the girls, but who was very non-active in the civic process. And I remember Jerry wrote, "Jonathan Schwartz, who are you? You've never declared anything." You know, he was really saying, Jonathan, you got to be mayor because you're a very good-looking kid and you're popular, but you didn't deserve it. So he was he was honest, almost too honest.
Yeah.
I mean, because I remember Ray, I mean, I was so impressed with Ray Rayfield and David Rosen.
Yes, I remember, you know, I can sort of see them physically,
Yeah.
and both of them were there, obviously in '58, otherwise I wouldn't know them.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say, I never even thought of doing that with the mayors.
Yeah.
I mean, it never entered my mind or Ellen's. I never remember sitting down with them and discussing this.
Well, that was Jerry.
Well, we weren't, fortunately for him, unfortunately, we weren't the same guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Well, that was the difference between West and South.
Yes.
You were very good with the little kids, those small, younger kids.
Yeah.
You were protective, and it was like a kind of, it was
Right,
a kind of
right.
incubation period, and then you went up to South, and you were challenged by Jerry Count.
Well, we didn't challenge in that way at all.
But more subtle ways, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was, certainly there were town meetings where, you know, there was, one of the best things that happened in town meetings was the kids who were really involved. Overall, I mean, I never felt that kids were sneaking out of the town meeting, and it was true when it was former villagers who were staff people, whether it was Mike or a friend of Mike's who was on the staff who wasn't a villager, or John, and John and his wife, who she wasn't a villager. They were very responsible and committed, and they knew about Shaker Village in terms of philosophy. So they were key people on our staff. I don't remember, there were a couple of others who were, well, Jeff, I don't remember, I remember Jeff.
Yeah.
But I don't remember Jeff at West particularly,
Yeah.
but he'll let me know.
Yeah, he'll let you know, yeah.
He'll let me know.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can accept that. Do you want me to show you some of the pictures I
Yeah,
have?
please.
Because then you can
Yeah.
take them with you and come
Copy
on.
them. Well,
If you just hand them to me,
Yeah.
or we can sit up. Why don't
No,
we-
stay there if you would, and just talk about the pictures.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
okay. Well, I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot here, really. What happened was, I mentioned at the end of the summer, I don't know exactly when it was, it might have been 1970. The place was cleared out of Shaker artifacts.
Yeah.
And there were a few things left, and I don't know. One thing that Cornelia did, and I think she gave it to the museum in Chatham, I think she kept notes for Jerry one time. So you can discuss that with her.
Okay.
It's vague in my memory, and I don't, but I think she might have been his secretary in a way one
Yeah,
time.
I think
So you can do that. Some of them from the early days, the one I got the most was my wife. As a teenager, I did have one I couldn't find. It showed Ellen pulling Peter Count, a little. I can't find it, but it's there. But I have this is an early one.
Just hold it up to the camera.
What?
Hold it up to the camera.
I don't know if you can see it.
See it? This is Landscaping Crew 1948.
Yeah. I don't have does this have a date?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. This is Ellen's handwriting. Broom making. Original equipment.
Wow. Oh, they're dressed as Shakers, too.
Yeah, they're dressed as Shakers.
Broom
Ellen
making?
is not in, no, here's another one of broom making. I think.
Well, this must have been during open house, I guess.
It could have been.
When
Where's hers? Oh, here's the one of Ellen.
Oh.
Okay. That's 1940. That's a
Oh,
great
wow,
book.
look at
That's a
that.
great